Should you renovate your home before selling to increase value, or should you just sell it as is? Renovating your home before you sell it can be a tricky proposition. The short-term hassle of renovating may not seem worth it if you think about how much time and money you'll spend on the project. But there are several reasons why renovating might actually help increase your property's value in Columbia, South Carolina. Hi, I'm LaToya Lattimore, broker and co-team owner of the Lattimore Group. Our real estate team helps sellers with preparing their home for the market so they can sell their home for the most amount of money without paying for it up front and without the headache of managing a renovation project on their own. We do this through our Home Makeover Concierge program. With this, we help homeowners protect their equity and walk away from their home with more money than they ever anticipated. Preparing your home for the market is key when earning the highest return on investment. I want you to consider these 4 benefits of renovating. Number 1, renovated homes often attract more prospective buyers than unrenovated ones. Number 2, renovations can increase the resale price by up to 15%, sometimes more. Number 3, some renovation projects will add significant equity to your home. And number 4, renovated houses are less likely to sit vacant for months on end. With so many potential benefits, it's no wonder that renovating your home before selling is such a popular trend. Stick around until the end of this video so that I can show you real-life examples of how we helped Columbia, South Carolina homeowners sell for far more than they ever thought possible by utilizing the Lattimore Group's Home Makeover Concierge program. I can tell you personally that when my family and I relocated to South Carolina about 7 years ago, we experienced firsthand what a minor renovation can do for the sale of a property. At the time of our second relocation, we were extremely stressed out and under so much pressure. We had to coordinate selling our California home with tenants, prepare our Alabama home for the market with 2-year-old twins, our 7-year-old, 3 dogs, 2 working adults. I think you get the point. And in addition, we had to find our South Carolina home while finding a good school, after-school care, and a daycare center for the twins. Let me just tell you, it was a real hot mess hiring 3 real estate agents for 3 different states all at once. We were under so much pressure that we tried to make things as easy as we possibly could. So naturally, we did not want to hunt too hard for an agent in Alabama since that's where we lived at the time. We ended up hiring the same agent who did a fabulous job at finding our home. She came out to meet us at our home. She said what I believe to be all the right things about marketing and naturally won us over since we had such a wonderful home buying experience with her. Since we were only experienced with investing in real estate, as well as buying and selling real estate as homeowners, we were clueless about what it took to sell a home from a professional standpoint. So fast forward. The California home is sold very quickly for top dollar. We found our South Carolina home in less than 4 hours of home tours and left Alabama with an unsold property. At the time, we were not too worried about it because we knew that the home did not show well with us living in it during our transition. So 30 days passed. I did not think too much. I knew that Alabama was a slower market, and I loved the agent so much, but I saw no flaws. A few months went on, and still no offers. During the waiting phase, both my husband and I became licensed real estate agents right here in South Carolina. So we began to paint a better picture of our true situation. After more months, no activity, and no communication from our agent, we went from being very patient to becoming very upset. It was now nearly 1 year later. Our profits from the home equity gain started slowly disappearing as we still had to pay the mortgage for a vacant property. I quickly researched agents and found exactly what we needed. An agent who truly understood marketing. Once we hired her, she told us exactly what we needed to do to our home. She was not afraid to tell us what we needed to hear in order to make our home more desirable. We spent, I think, around $2,600 to paint a room, restain our patio concrete, and deep clean the house. The home was not even on the market for a week, and it was under contract. It was that very moment that my husband and I knew exactly what we needed to do in order to make sure that the homeowners we serve never lose money like we did on the sale of our home. Finally, as promised, I will share just a few real-life examples of homes renovated and staged by a Lattimore Group. Keep watching this video until the very end, you guys, so that I can share my special bonus with you. So over the next few minutes, I will highlight some examples of how the Lattimore Group helps homeowners with renovating and selling for a great deal more. Keep in mind, none of these homeowners paid for the cost of repairs up front. They were able to use that equity gain to cover expenses. and walk away with more money at closing. So, in this first example, you will see that minimum renovations were applied to this home. We only completed one major repair along with applying new paint throughout the entire home. We exterior power washed, yard maintenance, carpet cleaning, and house cleaning were also completed to improve the home buyer's offer by an entire $45,000. Prior to these minor renovations, potential buyers were only willing to pay up to $120,000 for this home. After our company invested $6,754 to this home, we were able to sell this home for $165,000. That is a total selling price gain of $45,000. It took less than $7,000 to gain $45,000 more. Now in this next example, you will see that as a result of a long-term tenant, major repairs and renovations were required. This is a frequent occurrence in which a homeowner suffers significantly because of their lack of funds to complete repairs. They also lack the cash necessary for a cosmetic overhaul to compete with other homes on the market. So in other words, the short-term benefits accrued in positive cash flow over the years have been offset by the cost of repairs needed to make the property livable again. Investors were literally only offering $50,000 or less prior to our company making renovations on this home. After multiple competing offers, the final sales price of this home increased by $100,000. Here's another illustration of a long-term tenant that had major repair work. The cost of the cosmetic work and staging was the least of the expenditures. Most of the renovation budget was spent on major home repairs, including roof replacement. When selling your house, you should always address the structural components first. Otherwise, home buyers applying for FHA and VA loans will be unable to get financing after the appraisal. With the removal of most of your home buyers, you will most likely receive a slew of offers from investors and cash purchasers who are unwilling to pay anything close to the full value for your property. Major renovations improved this home sale price by $70,000. Multiple competing offers were received. I know you're really starting to get the picture. I have just a few more examples I'm sharing with you today. So here is an example of a home that was not lived in for several years. Major structural repairs, including foundation work, along with a modern makeover and staging, were applied to this home. Due to property conditions, investors were not willing to pay the homeowners anything more than $30,000. After just a few months of planning and completing major repairs, we received several offers and improved this home sales price by $102,000. Now, for our final example, I want to point out that this home is in a very popular subdivision with a great deal of competition. This house required no major repairs other than a little. Home buyers were unwilling to pay the full value for this property due to a great deal of competition for new construction houses and resale houses. This competition of homes was in a more desired condition for home buyers. After a few weeks of multiple showings and no offers, we made minor upgrades to the house. A neutral paint color was used throughout the home, along with carpet repair, new granite countertops in the kitchen, house cleaning, and staging. After making these modifications, we received several bids within a few hours and increased the sales price of this property by $46,500. This house changed from home buyers that were unwilling to pay anywhere near the list price to ones that were prepared to pay considerably more than the list price. There are many more instances of how the Lattimore Group raised what home buyers were ready to pay significantly. Look for our videos and blogs for more examples. Here's the bottom line. If you renovate your home before selling it, it will increase the value and make what you sell a lot more money. You'll have to renovate eventually anyway, so might as well get started now or when necessary. It's also important to know how much renovations cost in order to not overspend on things like paint or tiles while neglecting other aspects of the house, such as major repairs needed from long-term tenants who are living in your property without paying rent. Now, here is your special bonus for watching and staying with me all the way until the very end. To help you out, I want to give you a free copy of our book, Protecting Your Equity. It's our new 3rd edition. So if you're thinking about selling your home within the next 6 to 12 months, then our book will help you start preparing for just that. Here's what we cover. The big 3 tips to prepare your home. The simple low-cost fixes that give big results. The pricing strategy the pros use. the best way to market your property in order to get the most buyers, how to handle showings and manage multiple offers, how to choose the right real estate agent, how to get multiple offers in as little as 2 days, and much, much more. Now, we can't give our book away for free forever, so get your free copy of our book right away. You can get it at protectingyourequity.com. The Lattimore Group has lots of experience renovating homes and raising sales prices significantly by doing so. We are more than happy to share this advice with you, so don't hesitate to get in touch. I want to thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to helping you with building wealth through real estate. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.